Alright, we're coming pretty close to Katsucon down in National Harbor, Maryland. So, with our trend here with the tips, we're going to give you Katsucon specific con tips. This way you can make the best not only of any con, but of Katsucon itself. Now, Katsucon is at the Gaylord Resort Convention Center in National Harbor. Hence, it's in National Harbor, Maryland. There's a few very special places around the Gaylord and in the Gaylord that are just beautiful. So, to make the best of it, you definitely want to try and come Thursday afternoon, evening.
There's so much to do at the venue alone that you need the extra day just to go around. Like, you get to... On Thursday, you get to see maybe mostly the photo shoots that happen, because there's a lot of scheduled photo shoots that happen Thursday night, because there's just so many that they want to do that they have to use Thursday in order to get them all done.
Obviously, the con's not open, and it's not one of those cons you can get your badges early, but a lot of congoers and cosplayers will go Thursday to beat the crowds of the convention.
You also go around and see the shops around National Harbor. You can also go around, just see the sights and sounds of the port city. That's the one positive about that. So, especially arrive early on Thursday, and also you can see the water fountain show. So, but we'll go into that later.
The Gaylord Convention Center is also a resort and a hotel. The whole area is a basically tourist town. Plenty of shops, restaurants, and hotels where people just come to visit. So with that, when you're at Katsucon and in the Gaylord and in the area, please be courteous and respectful to other people in the area. They're probably not there for the con itself.
Katsucon usually happens on Valentine's Day weekend, and there are a lot of couples there. Now, you don't want to be that guy that you're at the convention, you see a couple kissing, and you take a selfie with it. Trust me, you don't want to be that guy.
Yes, sometimes non-con goers do love the cosplayers and some of the events. They see that don't require a badge. But you have to be respectful for them, because they maybe just be on a family outing, and if you start screaming stuff and just running around like a lunatic in costume, they may not appreciate that. So just be careful what you say and do and wear.
I'm sure the con is just like an extra advantage. I'm sure some of the people, they like Sailor Moon walking around, they like Man Misty walking around, so it's all of that. So
one of the big things with Katsucon is, I believe, is one of the better cons that I've been to with the Masquerade. So I would definitely, if you have the time, go to the Masquerade. It is a lot of fun. The intermission shows are really fun, especially when they get some of the...
Masquerade is probably one of the funnest times that you've had, especially even beforehand, where there's always dancing, there's always music, there's always a party that's going on right before they start the Masquerade. And the Masquerade itself is just as entertaining. Yeah, there are some skits where it just makes you go...
And also, Katsucon's one of the cons that handles the World Cosplay Summit. Not necessarily the summit itself, but in previous years they've held the finals and the semifinals, and this year they're holding the qualifiers.
Like, they just had one in Hawaii and Denver. At Katsucon, it's going to be one, and then the winner will go to Chicago for Anime Central.
The World Cosplay Summit, it's a higher quality of cosplay, and even if you're not into all of that, the cosplays are gorgeous to see, and the performances, they put a lot of time and effort into this work. And if you have the time, I would definitely recommend going to see it. They are a lot of fun, and it is just a vision to see.
It's not always fun, but it's always very beautifully done. The costumes are amazing. Some of the skits you may get, some of the skits you may not get. There are times where you just go, when you see the skit go, and be like, huh? It's like a head scratcher, like at the end of it. You look around, be like, you tap the shoulder of the person, like, did you get that skit? Did you get it? And if they say no, You know, it happens. As long as it was very beautifully done, you just look at it and be like, ooh, pretty costume, ooh, shiny costume, ooh, pretty. So it's just, the World Cosplay Center, if you get a chance to see it, definitely go see it. It's a good time. You get to see some really, really well done cosplays. Some really well done. And I'm talking like Mike Montana well done. So it's just all of that.
You also, within the Gaylord Convention Center, there's a lot of nice locations, like I said earlier. One of them being like a courtyard, almost parkish style, inside. Yes, inside the Gaylord. And they have a fountain.
Where from 6 p.m. to I think either 9 or 10, on the hour, every hour, they have fountain shows set to music. Now, it's every hour, it's a whole different show. That's the thing. Like, as far as I know, none of the shows repeat.
It's so much fun and it's beautiful.
They try to integrate the entire building into that fountain show right there, and you just see all the water spurting and all that great. It's like the Bellagio in Vegas, except smaller.
Especially when you got a photo shoot going on in front of it, or you're filming. It's just great.
Sit back, enjoy the fountain show, maybe even dance to it a little. Don't jump into the fountain. Yeah, we don't condone that at all.
The Katsucon area, like I said, it is a resort and tourist area. So it's going to have a lot of shops and a lot of restaurants. Not all of them are going to be fast food style. So some of them are going to be on the pricier side.
Now, if you're looking for cheaper options, there's a CVS that's about a block away that you can get some food at. And then if you really are starving for some fast food, yeah, there's Subway and McDonald's. But the thing is that it's on the other side of town. Now, if you're willing to take the 10 to 15 minute walk in February to go over there, God bless you, more power to you. If you're dressed up as Sailor Moon and decide to go there at the dead of night, even more power to you. So, because it can get cold, and especially if you go to McDonald's, you have to cross over the highway to get there. So, it's like the McDonald's, and then there's the gas station there, and then it's in the middle of a loop. It's all sorts of things.
One year we lucked out and it was kind of warm, but for the most part it's going to be cold, and also those places are going to be packed. So if you want to eat, give yourself plenty of time and dress appropriately. But if you are willing, there's some restaurants that are really good and some bars that have really good food. Just might be a little bit pricey, just so you know.
In the Gaylord itself, there is a buffet place that you can eat at. There's a small deli that you can get like sandwiches and sodas, just a quick little thing. There's a bar upstairs with a full band that plays at night, and then underneath the escalators on the bottom floor, there's a sports bar that really serves like some kick-ass food. So you know what, just spend some money, eat out nice for one night, then the second night just order in some Chinese.
The last major thing I'm going to tell you, the photo shoot locations are phenomenal at Katsucon. There are multiple locations in the Gaylord itself and also outside.
You can take it at the fountain.
There's the ever popular gazebo on the 3rd floor.
You can take it at the garden.
There is a little garden area outside the building just behind that.
You can take it at the piers.
A lot of the ballroom hallways are huge, spacious, and have nice decorations, and the carpeting is very pretty.
You can take it in my hotel room.
Also, just walking around, there is little parks, just little monuments everywhere. So if you do happen to say go early on Thursday, definitely walk around and see good locations for photos. It's just fabulous.
You can always look online on where the photo shoots will be happening. If you go to cosplay.com, basically it's all there. Every single one, what time they're happening, where they're going to be at, and which one is going to be. So that's just basically that's all. That's when it comes to photo shoots. If you're around Ricardo Landaverde, make sure you take off your shoes around him and just give him a nice massage with your feet. Just like, you know, if you ever see the video where it's like the feet are like up against the face, he has that like favorited 7 times on YouTube. So, oh, parking. Do not park at the Gaylord. They will charge you $30. You want $10 a day? Park in the garages outside. Hotels at Katsucon. You don't necessarily have to stay at the Gaylord. There are other options that you could stay at. There is the what was the hotel that were across the street that we stayed at the last 2 years?
Holiday Inn.
That was a Holiday Inn. Okay, it's a Holiday Inn where they had suites available. So you can get that done. You can go there. The Westin was a good place as well. A little bit of a walk, but it was pretty good. I think it's a Marriott across the street as well. Like right across. That has hotel rooms that are packed. Yeah, so there's other options you could stay at.
Free breakfast.
Free breakfast, yeah, true. There is, but there's no free breakfast at the Gaylord, so that's a bad thing about it.
Watch the eggs.
Yep, watch the eggs at the Holiday Inn. Jolly will tell you that exactly.
Well, I was sick from it too.
I think everybody was.
Not as bad as Jolly.
Yeah.
I was the only one who didn't get sick.
Well, me, I don't think I got sick either because I didn't have the eggs. So.
I ate the eggs and I was the only one who didn't get sick.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
I did not get sick at all.
Nobody got. Yeah. So they'll try the eggs at the Holiday Inn.
And just to reiterate some, please be polite and courteous to everyone around you for con etiquette. Watch your surroundings. Be careful where you're walking and what you're doing. Also, hygiene. Yes, we're going to reiterate this one. Showers and deodorant, especially since a lot of people will have the hotel room in that convention, in that hotel, for the convention they'll have it in that hotel. Quick run up to your room after, you know, a particular costume. Quick shower. You'll be fine. And bring lots of water.